The students at Pacific School in Davenport, California don't just eat a school lunch. They are responsible for making and serving 100 meals a day for 180 days of the school year. Since 1984, the Food Lab program has been using its school lunch program as an educational tool, and every day a fabulous meal is served. When the students come to Food Lab, they learn and use life skills that are found in the kitchen. The students use practical equipment and tools that make for efficiency in preparation of each meal. They are taught different ways to use foods that they grow or that are seasonally available, and when food is in abundance, students learn to preserve the bounty. As they develop skills needed to prepare school lunches, they learn about nutrients that are provided by each meal, and the kitchen is a conducive environment to discuss many health-related issues. Food safety is another skill that comes from the kitchen. Students learn to wash their veggies and other items correctly and have a system in place to avoid cross-contamination with meat products. With all this learning going on, you'd think there's not much more to take in, but one of the most important skills that comes from this program is how to work cooperatively. It is a wonderful thing to see students working together to produce something beautiful, healthful, and useful to all. The Food Lab program was developed out of the school's Life Lab garden. Students at Pacific School tend the garden and learn the cycle of growing food crops. Food grown in the Life Lab garden is often incorporated into the Food Lab meals. Complementary to the Food Lab and Life Lab garden program, students at Pacific Elementary participate in the Harvest of the Month program, where they learn about and eat seasonal local produce. With the support of the Community Alliance of Family Farmers, students connect to local farms by visiting farmers or having farmers visit them. And the farm to fork cycle is completed when their non-compostable food scraps are given to Big Boy, a local farmer's pig. At different times of the year, the students share special menus with members of the community. For example, Thanksgiving luncheon is prepared and served to business partners and board members in November. Academic themes that are applied and reinforced in the kitchen include multiplying recipes, using standard ratios, menu planning with a focus on nutrition, calculating quantities of food for large servings, and of course, weighing and measuring. When students and staff sit down to eat the meal they have prepared, the teaching opportunity continues. Each table has an adult that engages the children in a meaningful conversation. 5th and 6th grade students have Food Lab 1 day a week in groups of 5 to 7. Each child is given one of 4 positions, which is rotated throughout their 36 visits per year. The prep chef washes, cuts, and chops the vegetables and fruit for the cook. The baker chooses the dessert under the guidelines of the Food Lab coordinator. The baker may also make bread, rolls, or pizza dough. The cook follows the menu the Food Lab coordinator has prepared and collaborates with the prep chef in the creation of the main meal. Time management is a large responsibility for the cook. The manager gets the lunch count and helps with whatever is needed to get the lunch served on time. The manager also prepares and serves the preschool breakfast snack for 20 youngsters. 6th grade students get the privilege of not only preparing the meals, but also serving the meals they prepared to the staff and students during lunchtime. This instills pride and ownership of the final meal they have produced. Graduates of Pacific School move on having learned self-confidence, communication and problem-solving skills, nutrition knowledge, and have connected with their community. These students have truly seen learning come to life in the kitchen.